Hello, my name is Raven. Welcome to my Left 4 Dead 2 mapping tutorial series. Um, in part 3, I'm going to show you guys how to use ladders. So we're going to add on to our level a little bit, create a second level, and then we're going to climb up it by the use of a ladder. Alright, so go ahead and select the far wall over here, the select tool. Just drag that down some. Also, make sure your unit grid's on 16, or you've set it back to 16 to make it everything the same. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over here. Select our floor again. And I'm just gonna take it out a little ways to create a little hallway here. Alright. And for optimizations purposes and for, well, easier to read, we'll see the brushes later on. If you don't have to create a second brush for the wall, like you can use an existing wall like for right here, go on ahead and use it. It's much more difficult later on. Alright. So now we're going to want to create a room 512 by 512. So select our floor texture. And then quickly create a room. That is 512 by 512. Alright. So what we're going to have to do here is we're going to make the walls in here a little bit taller than our normal wall. Instead of 176, they will be 448. And then go on ahead and fill in the room. Or, sorry, complete the room, the walls for the room. Just realized wall wasn't tall enough. Sorry about that. Alright, now what we're going to want to do is fill in the gap here and then place our roof. Alright, now go ahead and select our texture we use for the roof. Okay, with that complete, go on ahead and let's see, where should we put it? I'll just put it right here. Go on ahead and swap back over to our orange texture. Alright, we're going to want to make the elevated level 128, the size of our ladder. And we could keep, if you want to, you can keep everything nice and orange. Or what you can do is you can select the texture application mode. Whichever face, this can select individual faces as well. Whatever face you have selected automatically switches over to texture. And then just put the cursor over whatever face you want to change the texture to. And then just right click. You can also browse, but since we already had it, why browse? Okay, so now we need to go to our entity creation tool, prop static, drop our little red cube, go to world model, type in ladder filter, and then select any ladder you want. You may have to adjust your cube's height based on whatever ladder you pick. Alright. Now go ahead and lower the grid down to 1 and make sure the ladder is level. And then go on ahead and rotate the ladder. Okay, now that we have our ladder placed, let's set about making our ladder climbable. So now what we have to do is we have to create a custom brush with no draw. What this does is creates a solid entity that obviously is not drawn. Alright, so go on ahead and put it in front. Our unit size is 1. Right click, create. Then select the face edit sheet. Select browse. Type in ladder. Select the tools invisible ladder. And right click the front face. Then select the brush with the ladder. Tools, tie to entity. And class, choose function underscore ladder. Hit apply. Alright. Then what we need to do is we need to create a light. So go on ahead and select our entity tool, or you can copy paste the lights from before. I'm going to create a quick light just above. Alright, I'm going to create another light a little ways below, out in the center of the room, and one more in the hallway leading up to the room. Alright, now we're just going to want to run our map. So file, run map. Hit OK. Alright, so now let's run over to our little map ladder. Ah, and there you go. We now have our ladder, which is climbable. Alright, that concludes our tutorial. Thank you.